It is currently 2 a.m. right now, and this is just going to be raw game on how you make your first dollar on TikTok in 2024. Welcome if you're a complete new subscriber. Hello. If you're not, you already watched my videos and you still have not um, learned how to do this, then you're definitely missing out on an amazing opportunity. A lot of you guys are seeing the quality of this camera. It's immaculate. Shout out to boy Trent. We got the VO here. We're in Toronto. We're in the six, and this, like I said, this episode or video is going to be pure for all game. So yeah, so the topic is, like I mentioned, how to make money in 2024 with TikTok. A lot of you guys are probably thinking right off the bat, creativity program or something that has to do with having a ton of followers. In this case, you need none of that. What I do and what is known as a content amplifier is basically a creator of like myself and potentially you. Basically, your ideal goal is to come on into a brand's account, blow them up, make them go viral, and generate a fuck ton of money. That's exactly what you do. And how do you get paid from doing something like this? Very, very simple. You can start off with a base retainer. A base retainer is basically a small fee that a brand will pay you. And of course, depending on your experience of a creator. So let's, for example, you, for instance, brands are not going to right off the bat give you a couple $1,000s just because you say, hey, this is what I do, give me money. 9 times out of 10, they're going to ask you for one thing that a lot of you guys don't have, which is a portfolio, and that's completely fine. This is why instead of asking them, hey, pay me up front, you're going to propose to them a commission-based deal. Industry commission is around 20%, which is more than graceful. And I tell people this all the time. The retainers pay the bills, the commission is what buys the vacations. So let's break it down, for instance. Let's say a product like this, an iPhone. Let's say you reach out to Apple for, say, like I said, industry price is 20% commission. You know, you can usually price it anywhere from $500 to $1,000. Let's cut the retainer out the picture. Let's say 20% commission. Typically, you're shooting anywhere from 20 to 30 videos per month. Like I mentioned, you don't need a following doing this. Why? It's simply because you're growing the brand's presence. You're not some influencers who's posting on your account. You're not doing anything along the lines of that, because the whole misconception about influencers is that most influencers that, you know, run these campaigns for companies, they don't always have a buying audience. And a lot of these brands are spending hundreds of thousands, probably if not millions, to, you know, have Charli D'Amelio promote, I don't know, a water bottle. In reality, Charli D'Amelio has an audience of 15-year-olds who don't have a credit card. So this is why it's very, very valuable to a brand to have a presence on TikTok, because you're now building like a cult-like following for this TikTok account where you're going to have customers coming back every single day for your product. So basically, you take over the brand's account and you would post 20 to 30 videos per day. No, 20, 30 videos per month, one video per day, and your ideal goal is to go viral. So let's say, for instance, you have a video that goes a million views and you sell, let's say, 1,000 of these. Let's say at a price point of $50. You sell 100,000 units or $100,000 worth of inventory or revenue. You take 20% of that. There you have it. That's 20% of $100,000 you generated for this company. That's 20K. Now, from there, once you have that first case study, because that's all you need, and as a complete beginner, my advice to any beginner that's starting out, focus on 1 to 2 brands per month, because it's quality over quantity any single day. I see a lot of, you know, new creators try to take on 15, 16 brands at one time. And what this does is it tones down the quality of the content you're putting out for every brand. I mean, imagine putting out 2 videos a day for 16 brands every single day. Your content's slowly going to go down. Rather, if you're able to put 20 focus minutes into just 1 or 2 brands, your chances of going viral is a lot likely than running 16 brands. So from there, once you have that first case study, now you can start pitching these brands, okay, $1,000 a month. Why? It's simply because you can come back to this brand that you originally pitched money about. Here's a brand that I just blown up recently. I've generated this much sales. This is why I can charge what I can. And from there, you do the same exact thing. And now that you have a retainer, you still have the commission aspect, and now you're still getting paid. You blow this brand up again, let's say you make another 20,000. Now you've made 21,000 because you have the base. Ideally, the goal is, as a creator, is to build long-term relationships with these brands. Like, fuck the quick cash grab shit. LTV is where the long game comes in. I mean, imagine a brand paying you 60K a year, which is, fuck, y'all can do the math. That's one brand. Now imagine if you have 3 or 4 brands paying you 60K a year. I mean, now you can do the math again. So that's what my biggest advice was to a lot of creators that start off in these games. Focus on 1 or 2 brands, put out quality content, get that first case study, and then from there, run it. But yeah, you don't need a ton of experience to do this. You simply need an understanding of, first off, what TikTok is, how to make a basic product. And if you want to get started in this and you want to learn, simply go around your household, find supplements, open a TikTok, and basically create TikToks every single day around different products around your house. Just so when you go out to pitch these brands, you actually have something to show for. A brand's not going to give you the time of their day if you can't even show them a simple video that you've created in the past. So Yeah, that's really it for this video. If you want to learn, I have a community. If you want to tap into that, if not, totally fine. All my videos explain that. But yeah, enjoy this beautiful quality of me, this nice view, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. You see how I just rambled that?
Yeah, dude. Holy fuck.
How long?